it's my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices.
Me and my son, and then I'll win a Whopper for my husband. I had a beautiful, glorious sandwich. Yes, it was a quarter.
Hello!
He's a Kyle and he's dead.
Literal!
Always.
Since when do I smile?
That one time at band camp? Do you need working computers for dummies? I need it. Oh, you wanted topics. Okay. Hold on, I'm looking up. Well, there is that whole Guild Wars 2 thing going on. Oh, some chick got fired as a game developer for getting in a fight with some fucking Twitter spazzes. Yeah, that makes no fucking... Oh yeah, Riley Dennis said that. You should look at Riley Dennis on Twitter, because, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, I will send you a link, Ichabod, to some news. Okay, as soon as it lets me. Because I'm on my phone.
Ooh, what is that? Ah. Mm. Yeah.
But what about straight people? But straight people do it that way too. So I don't understand. Mm.
It's not meant for that purpose, but humans are very innovative, and we can like make something work.
Well, that's why straight people do that stuff all the time.
Oh shit. Dun dun dun! Anal death. Oh, and of course, in 1922, it would have that.
What?
He's having stroke. Oh god.
Did you just turn into Bill Cosby?
Yeah. Jump in your pudding pop. That is insane.
Hey.
Well, it just makes me wonder.
Hey.
This is
the chat is saying. Fox says dead air. Okay, never mind.
Did that fix things?
Mm.
This is real fast. Did that fix it?
Hold on, I have something for you, Ichabod, and it's real news. And it's not from a country across the world.
Hello.
Hello,
What?
Fox. I fixed it.
Hey, yeah, I was wondering why we weren't hearing you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you fixed it.
I had the mute. Fuck! I had the mic muted. I had the mic muted in OBS so nobody could fucking hear me because I'm a retard.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you did.
Anyway.
I'm not gonna say you're a retard, but you did have the mic muted, and I figured I'd come on and rescue the stream, but you got it fixed, so...
Yeah, I did. I saw the... Like, I don't watch the chat. That's one of Miss Steam's job.
I was trying to...
I'm not
You wanted
saying you
music.
did it bad, hon. I'm not saying you did it bad, okay?
You had one job.
He's only implying it.
I'm not even implying you did it bad. You did a wonderful. You're a good person.
You are a good person. How you doing today, Steam?
Okay.
Alright.
As long as you're not dead.
Senior advisor to the president, Stephen Miller, told White House colleagues that he threw out $80 in takeout sushi after a bartender from the restaurant he ordered from flipped him off. The bartender reportedly followed Miller out of the restaurant after he picked up his sushi order, yelled out his name and raised both middle fingers and cursed Miller after he turned around. A few months before that incident, people yelled, "Better be better," at the Trump advisor as he walked through Dupont Circle in Washington, D.C. In another incident, Miller's face was printed on wanted posters placed on lampposts in the area near his city center apartment. Other members of the Trump administration have experienced public backlash stemming from Trump's zero-tolerance immigration policy that became the center of the media's attention last month. Republican Maxine Waters, Democrat California, egged on the public confrontations in June by telling people,
Basically.
White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders was asked to leave a restaurant in Virginia where she was dining. Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen was run out of a Mexican restaurant by protesters and had people protesting outside of her residence. Later, the Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Scott Pruitt was confronted in a restaurant on camera, where a woman told him, "This is CNN."
Oh God.
CNN's
It's okay,
unbearable to watch.
There's disabled people complaining about how they can't get married because it takes their benefits away, and I'm like, don't get married then,
Yeah,
bitch.
don't get married.
You don't have to get married unless there's some kind of legal thing that happens when you do.
No one's
Like,
forcing
say,
you.
like you have a joint fucking account of some sort, or you share insurances. It's
Well, I have a joint of some sort, but
Hang on. Callie, did you just post everyday feminism?
I might have.
All right,
why?
fine. You want me to
And
read
it's
this?
new.
No. I'll fucking read it. But it's
Okay.
coming from everyday feminism, so they get the everyday feminism voice.
Yay.
I never thought about that.
My everyday feminism
too
voice.
much. Even when I was a senior in college,
I know that.
had 3 part-time jobs and an internship. I still make time to see my
That
friends
voice.
and participate in every end of college activity. In a society that's built on capitalism and prizes the idea that you achieve anything were right enough. How we qualify was normal. The amount of dedication to work crosses into a lot of workaholic.
That's Fat Elmer after he
People
walked
like
into
you
the
are
store.
workaholic. Taking less vacation and take time with other people.
Okay, where are you so I can follow along? Jesus.
It's not fun, Albert. I feel like it should be always be working. Like it's twice as afraid of losing her jobs as booby boomers are.
This is why you wear helmets when you ride a bike,
Lost our
ladies and
jobs
gentlemen.
during the recession, and we're entering the workforce in right after the economy tanked. We're behind student loan debt. Now it's a face of a rising gig economy with lower job security and fewer benefits.
Do they not know what, I don't know, tax attorneys do? They could become that.
These issues impact marginalized people even more. Student debt has disproportionate impact people of color, like people for sure, college students, people with disabilities. Marginalized people
20 years ago, if you
more
called a
likely
black
to
person
face
for some
employment
punched.
discrimination. Both blue-collar and white-collar workforces. As a white queer person with a disability who was raised low income, I've experienced this firsthand. I stand right here. I need to constantly prove myself in the workplace, so I'm not judged too harshly because I'm a fucking retard.
I'm a mother.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Because I no financial safety net. I have pretty legitimate fear of losing my income. That only pushes me toward long work hours. I have more work-related responsibilities and priorities. Both over
The new Sesame Street character, Drunky McHobo.
often to an unhealthy level. So I'm trying to get a better understanding. There are some ways that marginalized people are uniquely impacted by this era of overwhelming alcoholism.
We have points to read now, Ichabod.
Jesus.
We feel like we have to prove ourselves in the workplace. Since marginalized people are constantly dealing with systematic oppression, we like to feel that we need to prove ourselves, even though it's
That's right,
completely
Jonathan.
retarded. Nobody is actually dealing with systematic oppression, except
Not at all.
occasionally a gay man or two, because
System-
he
Yeah.
walks into a Walmart and they're like, "Hey, fag, you need to go to the short shorts aisle because the real shorts are for real men."
Hashtag
That's
bring back
happened
short
to me
in
a million
shorts.
Florida
times.
because they hate people. Research shows that marginalized employees really need to do even more to be viewed as competent and capable.
No, they don't.
Unless you're working in a McDonald's. Because I'll guarantee you, if you're working in McDonald's, and you're in the state of Kansas, you are Hispanic. Or you literally just came off the boat. I know 2 people in a McDonald's not 10 miles away from my present location who speak Spanish to each other to fuck with the manager because he's new and doesn't speak Spanish.
That's okay, Ichabod, because they're marginalized people.
They're only
So they
marginalized.
can do that.
Here we go. Let me do this a funny way. Rather than reading the rest of this article, I'm only going to read the orange segments. People in my generation are often workaholics, twice as afraid of losing our jobs as baby boomers are. High student loan debt, gig economy, disproportionate impact on people of color, face employment discrimination. Heavily scrutinized on the job if you're autistic. These are basic requirements that are part of many formulaic job descriptions. More likely to live in poverty, wage gaps, rooted in rights. Escaping poverty requires nearly 20 years of doing nothing.
Tell these holes to keep their wage gaps closed.
Negative impacts on our health from working too much. People of color, especially black people. Disabled is expensive. Becoming a member. Aliana Keys. There's the orange text of that conversation because goddamn, I gotta get off. They should join the military. Service guarantees citizenship.
We could use
like to know more.
suicide bombers.
Would you like to know more?
I would like to know more.
Jesus fucking Christ. Now there is something just pointless about all this shit these days. Callie, you hurt me. You hurt me. Let Kyle
This is
read
what I
cheese. You know, Bridge, if you want, you can come on, you can read something.
I'll read something. Just give me something. I gave you 2 things.
Oh, you want me to
I give you news about Chad.
Read?
yes.
Alright, let me...
Okay.
Unless Miss Steam's got something.
Yeah, I already put it in there. But
Where'd you put it?
just in the farmer's market.
In places.
Just scroll up.
Okay.
Oh, it's above the everyday feminism one. And under the Chad one.
Alright, well
Because Chad is a place too with news.
Okay, well you can do the West Monster.
You want me to read Westmonster? But there's British words in there.
I'm sure, and I have a feeling you will do an amazing job.
Okay, I
Bridge,
gotta
I'm
load
fine. I do not want to read anything. I'm fine.
No, I'm
Leave me
fine.
alone, Bridge.
it. Cookies.
Hey, leave Bridge alone. Bridge is cool.
I don't care about your cookies. Okay. Campaign for Baby Khan. Balloon smashes 10,000 pound target. That's pound, right?
It's pound.
Okay. What the fuck? Baby
It's
Khan balloon
hashtag.
smashes. What the hell? Following Sadiq Khan's approval of a balloon mocking President Trump to be flown over Parliament during his visit to the UK, a counter-campaign has surged to over 10,000 pounds out of nowhere for a balloon depicting the London mayor to go up. Because that's what we do with our money. The campaign's appeal reads, to have a giant-sized Sadiq Khan, Baby Khan, balloon flying over London to demonstrate our unhappiness with him as our mayor of London. Oh, dear.
Good God.
It goes on to explain. In light of the Donald Trump, a baby Trump balloon being allowed to fly over London during his visit to the UK, let's get a Baby Khan one and see if free speech applies to all and whether or not Mr. Khan and the London Assembly will also approve this. Where is a comma? One. There is one. Thank you. Oh, is that it?
600 people have backed the move already
Oh.
to the tune of more than 10,000 pounds.
What?
That's it. So basically, they had this balloon. They had this like balloon Trump, this balloon baby Trump thing to mock Trump coming to our country, and everyone else has basically made 10 grand overnight to make a baby Khan balloon.
Hold on, I need a drink.
How many people are going to run outside and shake their fist at it and go, Khan?
I was thinking
Honestly,
none, but now I'm thinking a lot.
Exactly. Come on. His name's fucking Khan.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
the
also-
London mayor is a piece
The
of
whole
shit.
thing sounds like a con to me.
Yeah.
London mayor is a piece of shit and he needs to step down,
Probably.
basically.
Did you hear the interview with the girl who said that she'd like to live in some nice little socialist country in Europe?
Sounds like she a dumb bitch.
Well,
No offense.
Wait, why would she?
Well, because she thinks she thinks Britain is a socialist country, I guess.
So she's high?
No, she's American.
Oh, yeah.
We're not socialist. We're not socialist yet.
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 Well, you do have the big meme
The only
revolution going on over there, don't you?
I do have a critique against this article. Saying see if free speech applies to whether or not Mr. Khan and London MC will also approve this.
Hmm.
Free speech.
How long has he been the mayor of London? Is he mayor of London or the city of London? Like, you know, like where the stock exchange is.
The mayor of London. London is the city.
Yeah. There's something in. Isn't there a smaller like, corporation, the London Corp of inside London? That's basically where the stock is and everything. I watched a documentary on it or something. I forgot.
So something akin
nuances of
to
it.
like our Wall Street.
You're thinking of an underground black market. They're everywhere.
I don't know. He's been a mayor for 4 years.
Oh, okay. Is there a term limit for London mayor?
Fuck.
That's a very important position.
Do they serve the queen?
Oh yeah, everybody.
Does the queen do anything anymore, or does she just...
She's just a figurehead.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just shows
She
up
has
to
a lot
places.
of power, but she never uses it.
Yeah.
She's fucking
Oh
old.
no, wait. He became so he became mayor in 2016, and the term length is 4 years. My bad.
4 years. Oh, okay.
Is it true that the
Yeah.
queen can kill you with no reason and it's okay?
No,
She's the queen.
I know she can declare
No, that's not
war
true,
and
because
stuff like that.
not true because there's also something that prevents the queen from doing that in the first place.
Could she not
Justice.
like pardon
It is in
herself
the-
though? Or like order a guard to do it, and they like have to?
They can
She
She can
only
was
dissolve
killed.
parliament legally.
they can only kill in self-defense.
Oh,
That's
no. Wait, what was that about?
No, I
dissolving
want to
Parliament?
see her.
Oh yeah, the queen can dissolve parliament at will if she can.
Yeah, with her
completely dissolve
acid
parliament
breath.
anytime she wants to.
It's
Kyle,
about time
stop
that
with the
happens, in my
conspiracy theories
opinion.
about the queen. For fuck's sake. Parliament. She needs permission from other countries in order to dissolve parliament. She can't do it herself. Like,
Well,
That's
she's
what
got
people
my permission from America.
Yeah, she just sits there and looks pretty now and signs papers.
yeah. So she needs permission from.
And buys really nice
Germany.
hats.
She needs permission from France, Germany, Denmark, and Iceland. Without permission.
Well, let's get their permission then, because it's. I think it's about time that happens.
I've heard differently. I watched a video. Simon Whistler did a whole video, and then I've heard it from other sources that Her Majesty can dissolve Parliament anytime she wants, and call for a new election.
I don't think she technically can.
On her own volition, without any permission from anyone.
Well, she is old enough to be considered senile, so...
But she's been in power so long that 2 generations of people from the UK have never had her. She's never used her powers. She has
Except for
basically stayed a figurehead. Like Parliament wants and
Well,
the government
no
wants.
member of the royal family has used their powers since
Royal
fucking-
prerogative.
Since democracy
fucking.
or whatever it is.
They haven't used their powers since Georgian times because other countries are at play.
If she really wants to be remembered forever, do that before you die, Queen. How old are you?
It can start a war doing that.
Oh, she's
That's why they
old.
haven't. That could start if you used it. That could start a war.
I
Exactly.
don't.
That's why
I
she
don't
has
see
them.
how electing a new parliament for your own country could start a war with others.
Well, when you've been under a parliament for a long.
It could start a
Time.
civil war.
Okay.
Well,
They'll make a
again,
movie about it.
I've already made my stance clear on that. That kind of needs to happen at this point, in my
But
opinion.
the queen, she's so adorable, Fox.
She is kind of adorable.
Look at her in her little dresses with her matching hats.
She is adorable, but you know what? She's not bitch made either.
But she has a machine gun, Fox.
Exactly, she's not bitch made.
She owns all the
She
geese
needs to
and the
dissolve the
dolphins.
parliament.
I think she's like good friends with fucking Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. I was like, I bet they go shopping together.
They should be on the parliament, the upcoming parliament. Fuck yeah.
Working.
Am I right?
Yes, King Gandalf.
Has anyone seen the miniseries on Netflix,
Prince
The Crown?
Patrick Stewart. Knight Patrick Stewart. Patrick
It's about
Stewart's
her whole reign from when she was
I
like.
heard about it. I mean, I saw the trailer, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's really good. Apparently, the Duke of Edinburgh, her husband, like has fucked every other pretty lady ever since. He's cheated on her a million times.
So she kills him.
Alright. So, I have a story. And
Okay.
Is it a love story?
since Miss Steam is the one here, I'm going to send that story to her.
Oh.
Ooh,
Make
sounds like it's a titillating
nice
story.
and loud for this one.
Did I
I
hear?
don't want to read it. Read it.
Did you
It's
find?
like
Did you find two guests?
yes, I found two guests. I
All
found
right,
two
fine.
guests. Like
Then you don't have to read it. I will read it, but you have to listen to it, ladies
You know,
and
what?
gentlemen.
Send it to me. I haven't read anything.
Oh, you want to read it, Fox?
Let me read it.
Are you sure about this?
Let's
You
not
might
read it.
not, you might not know what it is.
Put it up. I'll read it.
No,
There you
he
go.
already offered. He's gonna read it
There
now.
you go. It's in
I'll
your
read it.
DMs.
I want to
I'll
read
read
it too, just along with it.
Oh
That's
no!
the problem. I did my job, and Ichabod still bashes that I didn't do my job. I did my job.
You've done your job today. That's why you don't get your punishment. I had this article set up as your punishment.
I'd heard about this already.
He had so little faith in you getting guests.
Curious Boy 13 gets USB cable stuck up his penis.
Oh.
God.
A curious 13-year-old boy, and that's curious in quotation marks, has had a USB cable removed from his penis by doctors after he inserted it up his urethra and it knotted in his bladder. Oh God!
I was a teenager.
The teenager, whose name was not revealed, inserted the cable about 20 centimeters up his penis before realizing he could not pull it out again.
No. Was it a sexual thing, or was it just curiosity killed the penis?
I'm sure he
It
saw
was
it
an
on
emotional
Pornhub.
connection, not a sexual one.
Oh, God.
His
That's-
parents took him to a local hospital in the county of Linkou in China's northeast,
Oh, it's China.
Oh, that makes
Oh.
sense.
where medics applied lubrication in a bid to pull the cable out. Of course, this would happen in China, trying to use the acid.
Asia wire.
Yeah, if they were
trying to use the
Australian,
battery in his bladder to
it
charge
would. It would. Yeah, I would understand if it was Australian also.
But that
By the way, that's what. By
Sorry.
the way, Ichabod. That's what Omegon calls us.
there's pictures.
Sexual.
Oh god.
There's pictures. There's a picture of the X-ray. Jesus Christ. But that proved unsuccessful and left the boy in intense pain, so he was transferred to the Harbin Children's Hospital the next day. Dr. Julian, I think fuck me if
I think that's right.
Anybody
sounds right.
but a Chinese doctor, please help my penis.
It's either Zoo or Zhu.
Facility's resident urologist said he cut off one end of the cable and inserted it into his urethra.
Why?
That's dangerous.
It's gonna be tiny little like copper wire is gonna stab the inside of your urethra. That's gonna like kill you. It's gonna hurt so bad.
Well, it didn't do
God.
that, but it reached his bladder where it tangled and ended up in a knot. So when he tried to pull it back out, it became stuck. And that's where the picture of the X-ray comes in.
That's why you're supposed to use solid objects.
What was his end goal?
Why do I have a suspicion that that's not the first time he did it?
Yeah, he has probably done that with something else to feel bold enough to put a cord up there, definitely.
Yeah. Dr. Zhu.
She said she had no choice but to operate on the boy. They cut into his bladder to find the knotted cable, snipped the tangled section, and removed the remaining cord through his urethra the same way it went in.
For the love of God, why?
Why?
Yes,
The boy claimed he was curious about his
Curious to see. I want to see if I can charge my cock.
Man, I just would have told the truth.
He
Like
was
Jack
discharged from the
Russell.
hospital after 2 weeks. Took him 2 weeks to recover after the surgery.
You know what the worst thing is? He's in a communist country to pay millions upon millions to fucking get treated for a cold.
Yeah.
And that's why they always wear the masks. Because they don't want to get sick. It costs money.
And every time you take a breath in a major city in China, or mainland China at least, you basically smoke 2 packs of cigarettes with one inhalation.
As a note,
This is
this is why, by the way, this is why I say blame the Chinese.
Oh yeah.
This is why my son hates the Chinese.
Thank
Chinese
you!
people-
This is why we need a trade war.
Mainland Chinese people are the only people I'm racist against, to be honest.
Yeah,
Fucking
people in
racist.
Hong Kong,
You lazy.
people in Hong Kong, they're fine. They're
Yeah,
like Hong
that's not
Kong
mainland
isn't-
China. Hong Kong, Hong
Hong
Kong
is-
left the UK and England in '95, was it? When the
Fuck's sake.
English gave it back.
All
No, I
I
was saying
know
Hong
about
Kong,
China,
not the rest.
all I know about China
Oi!
is I like their food, and they don't speak Chinese. They speak Mandarin
Love you to death,
and
Fox.
Oriental.
Hey, Fox,
What?
shut up.
What's up, Steam?
I was just trying to.
Go ahead. This is why I like doing this on Discord. What were you saying?
It's fine.
Dun,
It's fine.
dun.
Okay. Alright. Well. Okay.
The fucking his UK conspiracy theories books through my fucking skin.
Fucking
Oh yeah, she was correcting Kyle's UK conspiracy theories.
About which one?
I don't know, something
All
to
of
do with
them.
Okay. Steam,
No, I mean,
entertaining
no, it's-
people, I will be right back.
Okay, okay, whatever. The British pulled out of
Kill the Streamlabs
Hong
when
Kong.
you
Oh, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Fuck it. No.
1995. What?
What?
She's British, man.
I know she is, but it's proven that in the early '90s, the British pulled out of Hong Kong because they ruled Hong Kong until the early to mid '90s, and they gave it back. They gave control back to the Chinese.
History, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Yeah, exactly. It's history. It's like I don't understand. I don't.
Can't change history. All you can do is write what's coming forward.
I have found that a lot of English people are really ignorant about their offshore territories.
Well, hi from America. I'm a dick.
All
I'm
you gotta do
sorry.
is Google it. Before she freaked out, she just
I
should've
am Googling it.
I'm sorry.
When did the
Okay.
British relinquish control of Hong Kong?
Somebody asked Siri.
I
It
don't
was
have
like
Siri.
in the early to mid 90s. I believe it was 95 or 94, but I'm not sure.
End of British sovereignty, 97.
97. Okay, so it was in the 90s. And then that's a conspiracy theory, apparently.
Right, the reason why I get so pissed off when you talk about in UK is because you constantly bash on it, and it gets a bit
What?
grating after a while.
I said two things. This is my first time here. I don't know what's going on.
Literally, like every time I talk to you, you constantly bash on it, and I understand UK is shit, okay?
You might be, you
But
might
when
be
you
thinking of
constantly
someone else.
bash on it, when you constantly bash on it,
I'm an
it really
Anglophile,
drags
so
me
you
down.
must be thinking of someone else. I really think you're thinking of someone else other than me, because it's not me that bashes on the UK all the time. I'm an Anglophile. I love the English. I have a writing crop.
Every time
for
I
God's
talk to you,
sakes.
Is that a
every
fetish?
time I talk to you, you bring up something about the UK that is shit, and it gets to a point where it's kind of like I don't even fucking want to hear anymore.
We
Okay,
only
I-
bring it up because we think it needs a change.
Yeah, it's a fact. I said the English left Hong Kong in 95 or in the mid 90s, and it's true. So why is something true bashing the English?
No, because you constantly do it. That's what I'm trying to say. You
I constantly say
do
true
it.
things. I'm sorry. I will start saying great things about the English, even though they're not true then.
Just stop talking about the English all the time.
I don't think, okay, I'm very
It's a
confused.
third
I am
world
very
country.
confused.
Yeah, one of Chad instead.
You talk about it like a third world country. And the thing is, when you constantly talk about it, it gets to a point where you kind of just...
Me and you have
Wow.
talked probably like 3 times in the past year, or 4 times in the past year, and I really think you're
Every
thinking
time
of
I
someone
look-
else, because I am very fucking confused right now.
Actually,
I don't think it's you. I think it's the royal
yeah.
you. Like,
I have no idea. I am very confused, and I'm really getting
Like-
upset.
yeah.
Women, man.
You see the bashing all day, and you don't know.
Oh,
who
hey,
comes
look
from
at that.
anymore.
There's a fisherwomen of Lake Chad show optimism in face of multiple challenges.
Ow. Manuel Child. Hi. Thanks for stopping in.
After 12 years in Darfur, Chadian refugees finally return home.
Yeah.
Chadian president meets senior CPC official vowing to enhance ties.
I was saying, about Hong Kong, it's so good compared to mainland because of the British influence. I wasn't bashing the British. I was saying it was great because of the British. So I have, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I as an American, I think I can say that we are great because of the British.
Exactly. The British influence is why we're not totally fuck nuts insane like some of the other, territories that didn't really have British settlers.
But I got so much mixed blood I can't even say nothing. Here, there, somewhere over there, and even from Canada.
The British laid the baseline for the most of modern society, or a lot of it. So
Oh, didn't they have horses first? And didn't that aid?
just saying.
Who did?
There's a lot of good to speak about the British, just not
Yeah,
today.
I've never bashed the British. I don't know what I really, honestly, to God, do not know what she's talking about.
I don't remember if I've
I
ever
love the
heard you
British.
bash the British. I don't think have we ever talked about? No?
No, I don't know. She's thinking of somebody else. I don't blame her. She's
Maybe it
probably
was
thinking of
Eric
somebody else.
Kroon.
Maybe I
I don't
don't know.
know.
Because I never have. I don't know.
Trying to think
I'm
of who
kinda
else we talked to.
Yeah,
Can't
Eric
be Lonely
Kroon.
Wolf. You never.
But I would like to hear you bash on China just a little bit more.
Yeah, I do hate China. Chinese people are so. Chinese tourists are the worst.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
they go around. Did you know that Disneyland in China had to be shut down before it even opened because on like the pre-opening day, thousands of people came in. They started stealing like buffet items, and they started like letting their children piss and shit in the streets, like behind bushes and stuff. There's like photos of it, and then they had to shut it down
Oh,
because they
dear
didn't know how to
me.
behave.
I mean, when was that?
God, whenever the Chinese Disneyland opened up or something,
That's gross.
yeah, it like had to like close basically immediately because people were just acting like fucking fools.
So I mean, that was fairly recently, though. Like in my lifetime.
Yeah, it was in the 90s, I know.
Yeah. So that's.
Meh.
I hope they've come a long way since then.
Oh yeah, but recently they've like
mean-
defaced like ancient statues in other countries.
No respect for history.
Yeah.
Sad. It's just sad.
Have you guys seen Jurassic World 2 yet? That was pretty alright.
I saw the first like 30 or 40 minutes of it. I
Oh.
saw, when the little ball jumps, they fall into the ocean and he's trying to get the two people out of the ball thing. I saw it to that point and then I stopped watching it.
I still haven't watched the new Star Wars, the newer.
I haven't watched the older ones.
Oh yeah, me and
So
Cher have been trying to get you to watch it.
So yeah,
Finally, my
Yep.
internet works.
Oh, finally. Help
Bridge, hello.
help me derail this conversation of fucking...
Where did the conversation go?
It doesn't matter, we're talking about Jurassic
Craziness.
World.
Yeah, have you
You're
seen the
talking
new
about what?
Jurassic Park movies?
Jurassic World, Jurassic Park.
No, I haven't. I've actually only even seen the original one. That's it.
Oh, the
You
first one?
suck.
Yeah, me and Brian watched the first one
Yeah.
yesterday.
first one's best one.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
three of
it's
them are
so
on
good.
Netflix again, and Hulu.
Ooh.
So
Yeah,
we
they
lost
finally
Steam
put it back on.
apparently.
Yeah, Kyle fucking triggered her, and now
got-
she's gone, and I'm like, God damn
She
it.
freaked
She
out.
got sick of
and,
all the
like,
Queen insults.
yeah, she
I was
thought I was
complimenting
I was
You must find the queen.
yeah, that I was bashing the UK or something. And
Mm.
she said, "You always bash the UK every time we talk," and I have no clue what she's talking about. Honestly,
If it makes you feel, if it makes her feel any better, she's also the Queen of Canada. So technically, we're just bashing Canada. So the only person who should be offended is Chair.
Nobody
Blame
cares about
Canada.
Canada.
all I said was the reason Hong Kong is as good as it is now is because
no.
of the British influence. And
Okay, so
it's crazy.
total derailment in a different direction.
Oh, thank
Apparently, for all of the stupid stuff Starbucks has done, they are only just now getting sick days for their employees.
Jesus Christ.
And
Wow.
my favorite subtitle to one of the Twitter posts on this, it got reposted, which I don't remember which one of you guys saw. But my favorite comment on it was, the company that handles food and beverage decides it's a bad idea for sick people to handle food and beverage.
No shit. I learned that when I turned 16 and started working for Domino's.
Like,
That there's health hazards and shit.
home from work. So.
Oh, you did? Congratulations. You're here with us now.
Yeah, apparently Starbucks didn't have sick days for their employees because you handling your food and drink. Think about it, you're back.
Fine.
Think about
Hey,
it.
buddy.
Maybe he's not back.
Oh my god.
Oh. Anyway, it's good to see you on here again, Kyle. It's been a long time.
On here? I haven't been on here before. This is my first time.
Well, I know, but it's
You mean
been a while
Discord?
since you've
it's
seen
good to
you.
see you on the internet in general.
Did I hear it was your first time?
Yes,
First time on the Stitchers.
it's my first time on Stitchers Quest, but I've been, done other things.
So be gentle, Fox.
Yeah, this is weirdly like
Virgin.
this is
Fox. He needs your serenading.
this is weirdly
Oh
like
yeah, Kyle. Remember when I
Later.
told you that a furry serenaded me?
Yes.
Oh,
The
you
furry.
mentioned it in passing, but what happened?
Fox, go
It
get your
feels-
guitar.
you know, between me and Callie and Kyle, it almost feels like a chair stream minus a chair.
Yeah, Goodbye's
yeah.
been on chair streams.
Yeah,
Yes, he
Chair.
has.
Me and Chair are doing like a parody of a rap. One of these young rappers that.
Oh,
Take
are you and
Xanaxes
Chair
and, like,
talking
have-
again now?
Oh yeah, all the time. Me and him have been talking for the past week.
They're talking, but you're not on his streams again yet.
What
Oh,
streams?
no,
I haven't
no.
seen any.
I don't mind. I don't
No,
care.
there hasn't
I really
been.
don't care.
Mhm.
There hasn't been any.
Because Chair's fucking dying or something.
He's been really sick.
He's all-
He's got an infection. He's really sick right now.
Yeah.
I'll only say why to Kyle off air, and not even all of why, but I did give him a good laugh.
Oh God, what the hell was that noise?
I don't know, but I know
think
it
Fox
was.
on
On
it.
my phone saying I had 15% battery left.
Plug it up, buddy. Plug it up.
Plug in. Yeah.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Oh,
Yeah, at least I gave
that's
Chair a good
great-
laugh this week, so there's
Oh,
that.
you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me about it. I think.
Oh God! Let's no.
What's going on
New topic.
now?
New topic. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
No, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
got
yeah.
back. What's going on?
Nothing's going on,
I'm outside on my phone having a cigarette talking to you guys now. This is kind of cool.
and his
Yeah,
phone
we're,
is dying.
we're talking about how Bridge loves the bone.
Wait, what?
I mean, well, I wouldn't particularly know about that, but I mean, Jesus Christ, did we lose Steam? Did we lose my fucking co-host?
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
thought
lost
talking
Steam a
to her.
while
We thought you
ago.
were talking
We
to
thought
her.
you were talking with her. We thought you were calming her
I
down.
just was going and doing other shit. What, did she get mad and leave?
I mean,
Yeah, she got mad that I mentioned that the English, the British, controlled Hong Kong until 1995 or 97, and then all of a sudden she left. Saying
she
that I was
left.
like hating. She said I was hating on the English, and then she said, "You always do this, Kyle. Every time I am on something with you, you hate on the English." And I don't remember that. I have talked to her this year. I've talked to her like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
I don't
As
know
a-
what she's talking about. She
as
must be
a-
thinking of somebody else.
Keep in mind we're live, people.
Oh yeah, we've been talking since you've been gone. We've been keeping it.
no.
Yeah, I
entertaining.
mean, Ichabod, we mostly talked about the fact that Starbucks has now just finally given its employees sick days.
Uh-huh.
They have
Yes, finally.
all of this other bullcrap. So basically, food and drink establishment finally decides it's a bad idea for sick people to handle food and drink.
Yeah.
Scary.
Okay, so they have finally learned the basics of biology. Well, not quite the basics, but they're getting there.
Yeah, they're trying.
The basics of
All
germ
right.
theory.
Well,
yeah.
like I said, I was doing this mainly as a test. Ladies and gentlemen, since my co-host has vacated, we're going to have to close out the show. Thank you all for joining us for this test for tonight's Citrus Quest After Dark. We should be having on Director Arcater and Sir Blader. So, hopefully that show will go a little better than me getting distracted here.
Sounds nice.
Everyone will worry about Chair, too, because apparently he's dying.
Well, he's not dying. He's just sick.
Oh, Chair's always dying like the pussy he is.
Oh, he is dying, but he's just sick right now.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and do my outro, and then I will undeafen. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, This show is made possible by donations from viewers like you, as well as our wonderful Citrus Quest Extra show, which comes on after Citrus Quest After Dark, where anybody within the community, as long as they are a member of the Discord, can come in and watch a movie with the people that come on the show. So if you want to do that, feel free, drop a donation, we'll pick out a movie, and we'll watch it tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I am Ichabod Orange. I have raccoon shit to do, and I will see you guys fucking next time.
Yeah.
Anything y'all want to chill before we go?
I'm Casual Callie. Hi.
Casual Callie.
I'm Dead Kyle.
Dead Kyle. He's on the chair stream.
Bridge Building Heathen.
Bridge Building Heathen. She has her own channel, and it's very informative.
And there's just me.
Cass has boobs, and she makes several appearances on other shows. And, of course, we've got Fox.
He's outside.
He has his own
I am
channel.
a wild fox appears.
What?
A wild fox appears.
A wild fox appears. So if you get a chance, feel free to check out any of these motherfuckers. And do not forget, this Friday is Citrus Quest. And we're going to have to find ourselves a guest to be our Citrus Quester of the month since we got back, because we haven't had one yet. I'm probably going to ask Bridge, but she doesn't know that yet, so.
I do now.
I got good shit to do.
It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell.
One step left now, it's almost time. Show you what my determination has to left for you to get back to. You should prepare to just die. Like all your friends,
you're gonna have a bad time. But kids like you don't play by the rules. And guys like me, it ain't easy to be played for fools. So let's go, let the room get shut up. Let's go,
just a public Go ahead and just hit me since you're able. We know my determination is unstable. I'm not even mad because I keep on dying. But I don't even know what I'm trying.
You're not gonna win, we'll be here together, fighting in this judgment hall forever. Now you just reset each time I'll beat ya, but I'll always be right back here to meet ya. I know you're made